my channel. What are we doing today? We are still celebrating Metal March Madness. Yes, we are. And we have done some wonderful things with metallic paint. But again, I get to thinking, even though this is the month I'm experimenting with metallic glittery mediums. Do I have any other metallic glittery mediums? And yeah, I do. I have these and this. Yeah, for somebody who says they don't like metallic glittery kind of mediums, I sure do have a lot of metallic glittery kind of medium. And still keep in mind that I haven't worked with this month alone. I have not worked with those metallic glitter crayons that you saw last year. I still haven't done anything with those. And I did have some metallic colored pencils that I got for my birthday present last year as well that I am not working with right now. So, but this week we are working with metallic acrylic paint markers. Funny enough, these metallic paint markers are actually from the brand Pointer Acrylicus Excursion. Okay, before I ruin this, just let me say it in my own language. Pointer Acrylic Glitters. And this is the metallic colors to pointers. And I also have these outline markers that are also, sorry, I have a bit of allergies going on. Pointer, come on, metallic markers. Now these metallic markers are more like an outline kind of markers where they have a dye base medium with some glittery mica-like metallic paints. So yeah, I have those, and I also have the original Pointer acrylic paint markers. Come on, focus, this is important. Oh gosh, I am really stuffy, excuse me. So sorry guys, I was just really stuffy. Here we go. Come on, you're still not focusing. Yes, there it is. Pointer acrylic paint markers. Now these are the original. These ones don't have any glitter in it. So since this month we're working with Pointer products, we're working with Pointer acrylic products, well, Pointer metallic products, I decided to throw these into the bunch and work with it this month as well, being that I have them. It's not something I went out and buy. I bought, well actually I did buy them, but I bought them like maybe 2023 or 2022. I will put the video as a pop-up for you guys to see, because I did feature these. I know I featured these, I think, on a video, so I will find that video and put it in the card for you to follow along. Anyway, let's see what I'm doing right now. Okay, so yeah, I don't like doing videos when I'm all stuffy like this, but I know for a fact it's not gonna get any better, and if I take any medication it's gonna make me more tired than anything. So this is the picture that I've chosen. I don't think I have this on my Patreon as a free coloring page or as a coloring page. So yeah, this one is on me, guys. This was actually in this book right here. Right now. This book here. What do you know? There are some pictures in there from 2021, August 2021 and December of 2021 in this on Patreon. But yeah, this book, if you remember, let me bring you guys out a bit. Yes, as you remembered, this book was one of the books featured in December's sketchbook progress video, because we need to finish these books, guys. We have to stop hoarding them around and just opening new books. We need to finish them off. So yeah, and I was looking at all my acrylic markers that I have. Yeah, when the whole Artex Paul Rubin acrylic markers phase came last year, I think those was like late last year. I didn't got into it because I already had a bunch of acrylic markers. So yeah, I'm gonna try to finish these off before I get into any new bind phase. Sorry. Okay, so now that you know what I'm doing, I'm gonna scoop these over to the side. I don't think I'm gonna be using these because I think for this month of March we're using exclusively Pointer products. So we're gonna use this stuff here, all pointer metallic or acrylic markers for this picture. So now let me stop my intro and get to the color. Okay guys, let's get into this. This was a journey. I haven't worked with these acrylic paint markers for maybe 2 years, and it started off wonderful. It started off well, especially when I did the lights, but then I decided to make the entire car red. And for the most part, it was okay. Some of the things that I was struggling with these markers was the fact that you continuously needed to revive them. You continuously needed to shake them. You continuously needed to pump them because they go dry very quickly. Like I said, it was okay. I kind of knew that already coming into this. And one of the things that I did before I went into this session, I actually had to revive some of the markers with hot water, dip the nib into hot water because the nibs were all caked up, like how I'm feeling right now, but they were all caked up, so I had to kind of soften the nibs a bit, even though the nibs for these markers now, they're not dual-ended, they're single-ended markers, but the nibs were very hard, they're very stiff to work with. It's not as soft as the Poscas, let's put it that way. They're very stiff nibs to work with, and I kind of had to dip the ones that were all caked up in hot water to kind of revive the markers a bit, and for the most part, it worked. It was okay. I was doing well with these markers. I did the entire body of the car with that red marker. At one moment, I thought the red marker was emptying out on me because I think it was when I did the back part of the car. Yes, that part where the red marker started to feel a bit dry. And I was like, okay, the only part of the car that's left is the hood. Thankfully, if I go dry on the hood, I could probably cover it up with another marker or just use some form of gouache or acrylic paint to cover it up, but it survived. It was okay. It covered the entire part of the car. And then I went and used those outline markers. Now, the only black I have in this paint color series or this paint series is actually the black from the outline marker set, and it's what I use on the wheels. I used it for the wheels, and I also used it for the glass part of the car. Kind of outlined there a bit where I wanted some highlights on the window shield and on the windows of the car, and I kind of noticed these black markers gave me some streaks, but again, I was okay with it. It was okay for me. I wasn't frustrated. And actually, guys, it was when I finished doing the windows of this car, I decided to mess with my printer. It needed ink, and it was a whole revolutionary mess. Dare not be talked about again. Never again, please. It was a complete mess. I think I messed the printer up. Anyway, back to the session. Now, I took a break here, and this is where I actually took a break, and I came back, and guys, you saw me now. Battling, struggling with that purple marker. I thought I revived it with hot water, but it was just frustrating. What you're not seeing me doing right now is actually trying to pump the marker on the paper. What I should say about this paper that I'm using is actually treated paper. Now, this side of the sketchbook was treated with gesso, so the paper should be good enough for acrylic paint markers. So I was trying to give it its best shot, but this was just frustrating to deal with. That paint continuously goes dry on me. It wasn't pumping. I continuously had to revive it. But guys, all in all, this was an interesting experience, and I'll see you in the end piece. Okay, friends, so what are we doing right now? I'm sure you heard my thoughts. In the end, was just, I'm not gonna say I suffered, but it was definitely an adventure for me getting this done. I haven't worked with these markers in a long time, to the fact that I actually forgot what it was like. I was battling my printer. It was not nice, and it is done. Guys, let me know what you think of my struggles and working with these pointer acrylic markers in the comments below. Have you ever worked with the pointer brand acrylic markers? What were your experience like? Let me know. Have you ever worked with any acrylic markers at all? I have two, well actually four other brands here. I have the Frisk that I got in a previous color box, and I think it was 2023, 2022. I got these ones, and I actually enjoy these ones. These are the ones that I actually enjoy. I have some Poscas here in front of me, and I have this brand here in front of me. I present myself. I think this was a 2022 purchase. This was yeah, these are some Poscas that I have. So these are the brands that I actually have, and I have the pointers. And for that reason, I'm just highlighting that I have reached my saturation so far for acrylic markers. So maybe that's the reason when Artex brought out their acrylic markers, and Paul Rubens and Ahuhu's brought out their acrylic markers last year, I wasn't jumping the bandwagon to get them because I have all these, and you know, I'm using them, and I don't want to add more to them because I'm already enjoying. If anything, I probably might get more of this brand if it's still out there, because I really enjoy this brand, even though the nib is very hard, but it's beautiful. And I might get more of this brand here, this one, because again, these, I actually enjoy using these, even though the nib is very hard, but it's markers that I actually enjoy using. May not get more of the Poscas, because even though it is an enjoyable experience working with the Poscas acrylic, what I don't like about the Posca acrylics is when it comes to reviving them, they dump a lot of ink. I don't appreciate that at all about them, so I probably might not get those. I haven't worked with the Frisk a lot, but the one thing I don't enjoy about the Frisk is actually this color here. They're black. It's more like a dark gray for me. So yeah, I don't want to turn this into acrylic marker review, guys, but all in all, it was an interesting experience working with these Poscas. You heard my thoughts. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. I look forward to that. And as always, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. And always stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.